can see there are at least 4 wide here, but it looks like
first contact looked to me like it was Elliott Sadler into the back of Junior.
Yes, I was going to say that's what triggered everything, but they were only asking for trouble at 4 wide. We've talked about how wide a racetrack this is, but
it wasn't wide enough for that. I mean, it's just, you know, these guys are trying to get everything they can and trying to bump draft on this straightaway, too.
Yeah, they're just trying to push there, and probably just a little bit too much of a push.
Wow, do you see Reed Sorensen's car came off the ground?
47 car back and forth, bucking like a Bronco on left tires and right side tires.
A really bad wreck for Richard Petty Motorsports. Every one of his cars.
Right there, all 4 of them involved.
The car, the 16 was in the back of him. Now there's no one with Elliott Sadler.
We got a crash. We got a crash in trouble here.
And behind them, they're wrecking. Ryan Reed involved. Ryan Sieg as well in the 39. And so the caution will come out again.
Really nobody in front of him. You see, they're 4 wide. 16 going backwards. 93 got into the back of the 00. Not sure that energy of the 16 car. He was having some kind of trouble when he was going back, and I don't know if that contributed to them getting 4 wide, and then eventually you run out of room.
Vaccarella had done such a good job of coming back from that earlier problem.
Oh, he just gets loose, and what happens to High Tire? Tries to squeeze the outside.
Oh my.
It's like you get on the brace and lock them up, and it sets the car going the wrong direction, and looks like he's got no brakes at this point.
And why you saw
and no steering either.
High Tire hop out so quickly, he felt that fire.
Is going to put Austin Cindric back on the lead lap. He receives the free pass here.
And he doesn't have a whole lot of damage to his car either. I think that he could be still competitive if he can
race.
Oh, hard into the wall is the 43. Bubba Wallace slams the wall. That car at full speed. And that is the greatest view we could possibly see.
It's just really frightening. He's sitting here knowing that he's going to not be able to avoid hitting the wall and doing everything he can to figure out a way to knock as much speed out of the car as he can and take the longest route possible to that.
Haley couldn't run this race last year because he wasn't old enough, so this is his first time here at Daytona.
He went to Talladega.
Hard hit again. 68 of Greenfield.
Looks like Matt Crafton might have gotten to the outside wall too, but hard impact.
The 28 of Brian Doza, the 7 of Corbin Forrester.
Clay was up the racetrack. Oh, that hurts me.
Oh, contact there.
Not going to be good.
Yeses, this will get ugly. Casey Kane around. Junior hits him. And more spinning and crashing behind.
Where the pressure point was.
Oh, Ambrose got hit. Matt Kenseth, I think, nudged Ambrose and or Kane. Maybe both of them.
I'm not sure that Dale Jr. actually didn't get into the back of them. I think it was stacked up further back.
If that is indeed, they may be looking at left sides while they're getting fuel, depending on how long they're going to be out there.
Yeah, that's what I would be looking.
Oh, trouble. Gosh, what a mark. Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
Caution's out.
Terrible crash.
Coming right at you now.
Comes that 98 and the 88 tandem in the middle of the track. Johnny Sauter, he won at Daytona earlier this year. Can he do it again? They wreck behind him. They're rolling behind him. Now the 88 spins. Thor Sport is going to win. It's going to be Johnny Sauter that will get the win, but they wreck behind him.
Matt Crafton has not got to the start-finish line yet.
And they're still wrecking. Crafton does slide by the start-finish line. The 32 of Miguel Paludo was upside down. It's on fire now.
Right into Kyle Busch.
And Kyle Busch slides down and he
Watch
hits
this
the
truck.
inside wall right there.
That truck hit hard on the inside wall, broke the wall.
Here's 2 and 3 wide just behind him, coming out of 4.
Taylor Lawson was completely sideways and spinning through the grass.
And back out onto the racetrack in front of a few trucks.
Skinner gets clobbered. Skinner gets hit hard down into turn 1.
On his side is Mike Skinner, back on the wheels now.
I believe the 11 truck. I believe it is.
Take another look. There, Skinner was in the grass. Now you see the caution light come on.
See the roof flap goes up, and then TJ Bell. Ooh, wow.
He had no idea. TJ Bell had no idea that 5 was coming up the racetrack.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't. Even if he had it, there wasn't anywhere he could have went.
Nothing he could have done.
8 laps to go. Look at Jeff Gordon. Oh, trouble right there. Martin and Hamlin and Regan Smith with a hard crash.
In front of you there. Stay focused. He says coming down. Watch him coming down.
Just enough to trigger that. You can see got Jeff Gordon loose. That's what happened right there. He had to get out. Then Mark, as he tries to get back to Gordon, the 11 is there.
And another aspect of this racing, DJ, Joey Logano in that 20 can't see through Denny Hamlin's car. So even if Denny is lifted, red flag out and a hard crash off of turn number 2 for Ryan. You see the safety crews there.
You can see just the speed back end brakes loose. You should just go on and spin out right there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hard.
Oh, trouble.
Hard, the wall goes William Byron.
Nose is in heavy.
Oh, Byron went in hard.
Oh. Matt Kentz has piled into Byron right to the 14 car right at the end there. 24 sitting down here on fire. 37. The 1. That was a huge wreck.
Boy, they're 4 wide there.
Byron on the bottom.
He just gets loose underneath.
He just starts spinning out and gets into the.
Oh. Man, it just.
Oh my gosh, the car almost went over.
Just hooked, nosed in.
How many times have we seen a car land on top of Ryan Newman?
Ryan Newman? Yep.
I mean, that's 2 or 3 times I can remember.
Too many.
It's been an incredible run by Kyle Busch.
Oh,
the 18 team, he got into the back of the 78. Martin Truex Jr. slamming into the wall. He hits again. Contact made. Kyle Busch got to the back of the 78. The 78 spins and brings out the caution once again.
Truex taking that, maybe kind of come down the track a little bit, but really didn't turn into the 18 car.
And J.J. Yaley just.
Oh, my goodness.
Sideways the 18, hard into the wall. Around goes the 24 as well. William Byron sliding all the way to the inside wall. Jamie McMurray caught up as well. Kyle Larson avoiding the 18. He went way down on the apron.
And the 24, not following his line exactly. He's also trying to side draft. So Ricky's trying to side draft 18. 18's coming down to side draft 24. Just a couple bad decisions there. Trying to, you've got to be aggressive on the side draft, and that's.